Hello everyone and thank you for tuning into TradeChat. My name is Panzer and today we're going to be going over all of the hottest stories in tech and gaming from the past week. Everything from water on Mars to Warcraft ads on TV. Let's catch up. This week in groundbreaking scientific discoveries, scientists in Italy may have discovered liquid water on Mars and like a lot of it. Using data gathered from the European Space Agency's Mars Express orbiter, the researchers pinpointed what looks to be a giant aquifer located about a mile under the red planet's south pole and spanning a whopping 12.4 miles in length. And while it hasn't been spotted directly, the team claims to have ruled out all other possibilities of what it could be. They also said that the structure's radar signature matches that of buried water here on Earth. Additionally, given how immense the pressure is around the area, as well as the concentration of brine underneath the surface, it's actually the perfect conditions for liquid water to thrive. Obviously, this has huge implications for what else may lie beneath the surface of the planet, especially when you consider that nearly every body of liquid water on Earth contains some form of life. So it's like, I'm not saying there's aliens on Mars, but there's definitely aliens on Mars. Switching up gears to gaming news, Realm Royale is one of the fastest growing games out there, so it's no surprise that Hi-Rez wants to take over both PS4 and Xbox One as well. Next week, console players will be able to experience Realm Royale's closed beta, so if that's something you're interested in, be sure to head over to Realm Royale's website and sign up so that you can do the thing. In other Battle Royale news, PUBG's creator, aka the Player Unknown Brendan Green, was quoted last week as saying that the game was not Esports ready, which is hysterical because they're in the middle of this huge PUBG global invitational right now and they're so ambitious about the game's future, but if they can't get this optimized and working properly, it might not have much of a future left. And finally, if you play Fortnite, you may already know about the game's tombstone, which was added to commemorate Chapadoodle, a player who was accidentally killed by a Twitch streamer attempting to rescue him.
Okay, here we go. This could hurt. Oh god, dude, if we slide off the edge. Oh no. Oh no. I'm coming for you, boy. I'm coming for you. Hold on. Music's here. Oh no! We killed Chapadoodle. Oh my god. Well, that was a botched rescue operation.
And to no one's surprise, when a bunch of players gathered around to mourn Chapadoodle, the memorial turned into an all-out bloodbath. R.I.P. Chapadoodle, you never asked for any of this. Moving on to Blizzard stuff, the first ever Overwatch League Grand Finals happened this weekend, and the London Spitfire came out on top over the Philadelphia Fusion at the Barclays Center in Brooklyn, New York, taking home the $1 million grand prize. This brings the Overwatch League inaugural season to a close and makes it one of the most memorable esports competitions in history. This is because pretty much everyone was banking on the New York Excelsior and the LA Valiant to become the top two teams and duke it out for the final. But in the semifinals, they were both knocked out, meaning that not one, but two underdogs competed for the grand title. And from a marketing standpoint, this is phenomenal because everyone loves a good underdog story, and with all the drama and plot twists, it's sure to draw in more viewership and bring esports more into the mainstream. Well, at least here in North America. South Korea has been doing it for a while, but we're catching up, we're working on it. The Battle for Azeroth is about to go down, with the expansion releasing on August 13th at 3 p.m. Pacific time globally, and Blizzard is kicking up the hype with 4 new television ads. The 4 ads depict awkward and hilarious scenarios between the Horde and Alliance in real life and play off the fierce loyalty WoW players hold towards their faction. Also feeding into the faction war are 2 new teasers, one for Sylvanas, the war chief of the Horde, and one for the boy king Anduin. Both teasers are references to last year's Battle for Azeroth trailer, and both end with the caption, "Prepare for war." Excuse me, Blizzard, are you implying that I haven't been prepared for this my whole life? Because I've been preparing for this my whole life! And because Blizzard felt like spoiling us this week, they also released a new cinematic featuring Jaina Proudmoore and her backstory, which includes some stunning artwork in cinematics and the cool Tyrian sea shanty called Daughter of the Sea playing in the background. At the end, we see Jaina raise her father's ship from the depths of the ocean and begin her journey back to Stormwind. This cinematic short was the first in a series of 3. The next 2 will feature Sylvanas Windrunner and Queen Ajara. And that is it for this week's Ketchup. Let me know in the comment section below which story tickled you right in the fancy. If you'd like more information about anything I talked about today, check out the info section of this video. I am gonna go, but in the meantime, I hope you are having a great week, and until next time, guys, take care.